Welcome back to Morning Break. You got a chance to get in the spring spirit, but avoid all the pollen with Arts on the Coast Art in Bloom event that is coming up next week. And you can see floral designs inspired by pieces of art and have a chance to raise money for a new cultural arts center in Richmond Hill. I'm joined by Arts on the Coast Vice President Heather Young this morning to tell us a little bit more about the event. And I'm very intrigued about this cultural arts center, living and being a native of Richmond Hill now. I feel like that's one of the things we need in that city. And this is an opportunity for folks who want something like that to come out and contribute and be a part of it.
Absolutely. So Art in Bloom is a really fun event. And what we do is we have 20 large-scale juried pieces of art from local artists on display. And we pair them with some of the finest floral designers in the area, and they recreate the artwork in floral form. We have the Savannah Philharmonic come out and perform, and it's really just an enchanting evening to interact with artists and raise money for a good cause. And Arts on the Coast is a nonprofit that was formed to be an umbrella for all of the arts. So we want to support visual arts, culinary arts, music, theater, dance, all of those things under one roof. So that is why we are raising funds for a cultural arts center.
And your focus is on Bryan County, not necessarily specifically Richmond Hill, but trying to enhance that from an art standpoint throughout the county. How important is it to get the community on board and having an event like this invites people in and to get them to come to that?
Sure. Well, we're one of the fastest growing counties in the United States of America, and we need more things for people to do. And by having a cultural arts center, we can offer programming that will be workshops, art camps, bringing in visiting artists. It's just a way to kind of serve the entire community, and we are very close to Interstate 95, so it also drives economic development. So it's really a great opportunity, and Art in Bloom is just a totally fun event to come out and see, meet your local artists, your local floral designers, and celebrate the arts.
Yeah, we're looking at some of these pictures. So explain to me exactly how this works. So you've got floral designers who are creating something that goes hand in hand with the work of art?
Right. So Art in Bloom is a concept that we see across the country, but we do it a little different with Arts on the Coast. So what we do is we take our membership and they compete. And we select 20 artists to compete, and they have large-scale works of art. And it can be any subject matter. We let them really have free reign. And then what we do is we pair them with floral designers, and those floral designers recreate the artwork in floral form. So it's a mix of two-dimensional and three-dimensional art, and then when you throw the symphony in, we add music. So it's a great experience.
Cool. And the tickets are $75. Obviously, that's part of the fundraiser, but you also have works of art are for sale as well?
Yes, and everything is to help fund that cultural arts center. The event is hosted out at Heartwood, and so it's great. It sells out, and we hope to see everybody there.
And this is coming up next Saturday,
yes.
April 12th. It's an evening event?
It is. It's from 6 to 9 p.m. at Heartwood. And get your tickets now because they are moving very fast.
Are you surprised the Richmond Hill is growing so fast and maybe we're trying to catch up now and having something? I was kind of surprised when we moved here that there weren't more things for the arts in the town.
Well, I'm from Savannah, and I'm a SCAD graduate, so I'm very in tune with the Savannah market. But I was surprised when I moved to Richmond Hill at how many artists are in that area. And Arts on the Coast doesn't just support artists in Bryan County, we support artists in all of the coastal Georgia communities. So we have Savannah artists, Pooler, Guyton, St. Simons. We have people from all over that participate in our events. And it just seems like a natural for the growth in our area to have a cultural arts center.
Yeah, something to support the artists and, hey, support the community as well. Heather, thanks so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
All right, I got events coming up next Saturday, and coming up here on Morning Break.